Hello everybody, Astocky here, and welcome back to another episode of my Buildcraft and Botania. I'm not sure which order I said it in last time, it doesn't matter. And I have been doing some petal collecting. You can see I've got 22 mystical cyan petals. I collected 22 mystical light blue petals and then realized that they were the wrong kind. And I'll be honest with you, kinda sucks when that happens. Because I'm going to make, well, first of all, let's have a look how things have changed up here. I have a house now. It's not exactly how I would have built it. I would have been a bit more consistent in the design. The two doors things kind of weirds me out. The pole's not centered. But this was built for me. He had a little chest of stuff that he could use, and I think he did a pretty good job overall. What I'm going to do this episode though is I'm going to make 8 hydrangeas, and I'm going to set myself up with what I need to start making a lot more passive mana, because obviously I'm producing a fair bit of mana when I need to, but that is a bit of a pain. Great. Last time I tried this and I'm like, why isn't this working? And it was because I was using light blue, not cyan. Or however you choose to pronounce that. But yeah, I'm producing 8 of them here. I don't actually know how much mana 8 of them is going to produce. It's got to be a fair bit though, I think. After a little while you actually get fairly good at sort of setting this process up where you make lots of things all quite quickly. Still got plenty of seeds left. And there we have the 8 hydrangeas. Now these guys use water to produce mana. And the most effective design is pretty much the one that I've got just here. So I had to extend and change my platform quite a bit to make this work. I also need a bit of a complicated setup to get it to actually start, doing what it needs to do, but I will get to that hopefully rather soon, and I'm hoping I have all the resources that I need. I'm sure I will. And in the meantime anyway, these will start building up some mana. There we go, beautiful. So I've got cobblestone over here. What I pretty much want to do is very similar to my Technicality 3 Let's Play. Just want to put some posts. And then about here, I'm going to do another post that all the power is going to go to. And I believe I need 3 mana spreaders and 3 mana pools. So I have a heap of these to make my mana spreaders. I don't think I have enough living wood though, or enough gold. That's going to be a pain, but that's okay because that will let me do something else I wanted to do next. And at least now these mana spreaders can start absorbing the mana from those flowers, so I'll have a bit more capacity. It's not going to do anything with it because it's not targeted at a block. Good chump. So yes, I found a slime ball. It turns out, it's going to be quicker to show you. coming down here. Got a little bit way down. And about here I could start hearing slime sounds. I'm like, that's odd. And about here they got really loud. So I mined around for a while. I went down quite a ways that way. Before coming back this way and going quite a ways around. Then I ended up finding a cave, and there were a bunch of slimes in here. Kind of gone through and lit it up with the hope that they will keep spawning. But if we turn slime chunks on, go to close it and open it back up, you can see there's like a run of slime chunks just that way. So I got pretty lucky and was able to get a couple of slime balls without having to run all the way back to the forest. You might go, well, you know, what's a slime really help you with? Well, this allows me to do the ore doubling from Buildcraft additions as part of Eureka. Well, no, Eureka is the mod that keeps track of it, but yeah, as part of Buildcraft additions. So this kind of gives me my first, most basic ore doubling. And that's cool. So I can now double my gold. I've got a fair bit of gold, so I don't really need to double it. But I do like doubling it. While I'm doing that anyway, I need some more smooth stone, which I have none. Because just need them. Got a mana pool. Actually, I've got enough living rock to make 2 more, don't I? So to make what I need, it's just more living wood that I need. So that's not too bad, actually. So what I'm going to do is on the top of this pole here. Really? Just there, I'm going to place the mana spreader. And on top of that, the mana pool. And then here's going to be the next mana spreader, and that's going to aim over here to the next mana pool, which is then going to get power, get into there, and go straight into there. May as well charge that one up while I'm here. So that's going to be my little setup I'm going to have, but for now anyway, I was going to say I can aim these at the other mana pool. So I can hear them drinking, and then I will get straight back to that doubling my ores thing. So you've got to shift right click to put this thing on bind mode, shift right click to select, and then shift right click to send, shift right click to select, shift right click to send. See a bunch of mana that's already been absorbed in these things. So this is going to be a fairly reasonable little setup that produces mana and dumps it just here. I went through a lot of charcoal, but that's okay. I'm going to end up with a fairly reasonable system out of this. Make it daytime so my day blooms work as well. But for now, I don't need more of you, I need you. Can't believe I'm almost out of wood. There must be more wood upstairs. What do we need though? What do we need? We need... Eureka will tell me. The basic duster. Basic. There we go. 2 stone gears, some smooth stone, a slime ball, and an iron ingot. So stone gears shouldn't be too hard. I am going to need more wood. I need a single iron ingot. Slabs cook right. Hate it when that happens. Whatever. Oh, it worked. Okay. So I should now be able to make everything that I need. Oh, wow. Achievement get a bit rough around the edges. Achievement get hard as rock. Iron, and then you. And then you puppies. So let's try and mostly sort this back out. I get everything all messed up whenever I start making things with petals. I wonder if you can cook this stuff into like a magical charcoal. That'd be cool. Use as a fuel. Nope. For the amount of effort you go to get it, I'm not going to burn it. Need somewhere I can jump on this thing. Yeah, that'll have to do. So let's take some gold. Actually, let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll get me 8 pieces of gold. 7. Oop, beautiful. I think that's Ender IO dust, isn't it? Really does spread out quite a long way. No, that's Buildcraft Editions dusts. Nice. I wonder what things it works with. Probably works with all of them. But how many do I have to do to get to the next one? 20. Look, I'm not doing 20 right now. I'm not going to put you guys through that. I obviously will off camera though. But for now, I just want enough gold to make another mana spreader, so I can set up my final bit of contraptionism upstairs. Gold. Got my feather. Got my living wood. The setups end up being kind of expensive on the... I had a word. Kind of expensive on the gold side, that's right. That's the word I was looking for. Now that thing should have some mana in it. A little bit. So I turn you and aim at you. So these are going to beam to that, that's going to beam to that, that's going to beam to that. And this will fill up, and that will fill up, and that will fill up, and we've got a bit of a back sort of supply as well. Can I throw a carrot in? No. Actually, that makes me wonder, there's an alchemy thing, right? Alchemy catalyst? Yeah. Yeah, brewing stands needed, hey? There's no easy way to make those. Botanical brewery. What do you require? Brewing stand still. And a block of mana steel. That's a good amount of mana. Clearly I have a ways to go before I can do too much else. Oh, charcoal. I thought I'd taken that all out of there. That's good. Cook it. So clearly these are all going to be burning, that's going to be filling, that's going to be shooting. We're all mannering ourselves up right now. The best thing is I can go away and do my strip mining too, and this will continue to produce mana while I'm doing it. So I'm pretty happy with this little setup I have right here. Of course, I want to get further with Buildcraft editions using this little jumper doover. And there's a bunch of other things I want to do as well. Most importantly though, sometimes you find something that makes you happy. Cow. Something I forgot to mention last episode as well that I have done, I've got mob griefing turned off. What I've noticed from people who play it with mob griefing on, they become a lot more scared and worried about creepers. So what I'm going to do, game rule, mob griefing true. I'm going to turn it back on. I think that's going to make things far more exciting. So I came up here. Why didn't I do those first two? I don't know, but I did a lot more. And found 5 more diamonds. So now I have what I need to be able to get to the nether. So that means off camera I can get myself sorted into a bit of a setup in the nether and get a bit of a nether fortress and a bunch of other things like that. This might have been why I didn't do this one, because it's a pain. Like, it's a significant pain. As long as I don't fall down though, should be okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, on the outbound, torch is always on the left. 6, 7, 8. You never know, I might find some more diamonds right now. Redstone. Okay, I'll get that later. I'll get all this coal as well. I'm pretty good at coming back and getting things. Just, you know, you might get lucky and there might be 2 spawns of diamonds around here. Kind of sure the chances are slim. Now, the other reason that I put mob griefing to true is ghast fireballs are kind of nothing when you go to the nether. Unless, of course, mob griefing is on. When mobs can grief, ghasts are really dangerous and really scary. So that's going to be my aim, to have the nether be a dangerous, scary place without zombie pigmen killing you and mauling you and maiming you guaranteed every time you basically break a block, like when you got nether ores on, which they always seem to do to me, and it just pains me no end. So that's my plan. So if I make a diamond pick, I'll have 2 diamonds left. That'll give me enough to make an enchanting table, and I can probably enchant this pick here and maybe get something out of it. I did die again. I think it's actually that mark on the corner of my base there. I think I'm on death spawns for some reason. Yeah, it's my player deaths. Unfortunately for me, when I was building the little outcropping there, that's pretty low to the ground, and apparently it is low enough that a creeper can explode and kill you. Because that's what happened. And that stinks and that sucks. Not much else I can say about it. It's just what happened. So yeah, so what I will do is I won't bore you on camera with collecting obsidian, but I will now show you me making the diamond pickaxe, because these things are awesome. Okay, get a bucket of water, sleep through the night, and then I'm going to go use that little bit of lava pool downstairs to get me some obsidian. It looks as though I already have 6, so I only need another 4. So that shouldn't really be too hard to get another 4 obsidian. So So yeah, I'll pause the video. I've got about 10 minutes to go on it, so hopefully there'll be just enough time for me to build a nether portal, go to the nether, and show you what my nether spawn's like. So, see you guys in a mere flash of time. Back soon. Bye. Okay guys, I'm back. Turns out that after I started using this, I accidentally had this in the slot. And when I pointed at the obsidian, it had a little harvestability tick to say it could mine obsidian, so I didn't even need to make that diamond pickaxe. So I could have saved myself 3 diamonds. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Unfortunately, didn't have the sense to do it. So, not so great for me. Need a piece of iron to make a flint and steel. I don't mind playing on a trampoline for a little while. I think I need 4 sticks. 3 sticks could be enough. Who knows? I do have a single flint. Yeah, 2 looks like it's just the right amount. I'm sure I would have had some iron. Flint and steel and obsidian, so I've got 4 left here, which is going to be enough to make my enchanting table, and then I'm going to enchant up my Botania tools. I'm not going to go for high level enchantments or anything like that. I'm just going to go for a super basic. I got a bit of spare area down here, which I actually thought that I had already made better use of. So we want yeah, because I thought that what I had my goodness, I thought I had already got myself set up with a whole lot more cobblestone and things. This first run to the nether, there's bound to be a bunch of things go wrong with it, and I'm probably going to die, and ghasts, grief, and all that sort of stuff. So, what we do is we get rid of all of our important things, especially that. Bucket of water is no good to me there. Buckets of lava could be, but no, buckets of water are no use to me. Stone sword, a bunch of stone, and a stone pick, and that's pretty much what we take with us. That though is going to be required. So, get a bit more of this actually. And had the problem in the past where things get into nether portals when you don't want them to. Excuse me for a moment. I could feel that coming and I didn't have time to cover the microphone. Let's put that just outside the door. I do not wish for things to get in. So hopefully, with that done correctly, things that I don't want to will not get in my nether portal. That was not what I was trying to do. So yeah, we're ready to spawn the nether. Let's see what happens. Cobblestone at the ready, just in case I get a bad spawn. Achievement get, we need to go deeper. Spawned in a bunch of soul sand. That's always my first thing I do. I should have brought a shovel. You know what they say, shoulda, coulda, woulda, but forgot to. Actually, to be honest, soul sand's pretty useful, so spawning in a bunch of soul sand is not a bad thing at all. I've got a door there. 2 more cobble, got a torch on the outside. Apparently soul sand isn't a full height block. So let's see what we've got around us. A massive magma slime. I am not going to forget to do that. Marker name, portal, group, nether. Come on. Come closer. I think I saw a magma cream then. Look, I don't know what the chances of magma cream spawning or anything like that are, or magma slime spawning, but it has been a really, really long time since I've played Minecraft and actually killed one. So I am super happy with that start. Now if I can just see a nether fortress, this would be awesome. That might have been a bit too much to ask for, but let's go to the map view and see what the map says. Okay, the map is not saying that there are any nearby nether fortresses, which means going to need to go explore. I feel though like that's going to be a job for later. For now, I just want to... Should have brought a shovel. Like, soul sand is great and all, except for the fact that it's really slow to run on it. So at least by doing this, I've got a quick path to get past it. Whichever way I want to go. Hopefully, really, hopefully I can mine nether quartz with this pickaxe. Excellent. Only one single piece. Another magma slime. That's even what they're called. Magma cube? I don't know. Doesn't matter. The important thing is, I'm sure I've hit the end of my time of recording. So I'm going to head back to the overworld and going to probably deck myself out and get myself ready to do some grand things. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. I've had some thoughts on how I might be able to resurrect the other Technicality 3 world. I'm going to try using World Edit and see if World Edit will allow me to get my person moved to somewhere where it doesn't crash, and then I'll see if there's a way I can go in a different direction. But the chances of me being able to find a stronghold when that's where the Eyes of Ender go, it's kind of slim, and that's a bit unfortunate. But you know, who knows what will happen? We might get lucky. Final thing now is just to check how much mana I have in my mana pool. I don't know how much that is. That one's empty, so that one's empty, so these things are at least working. Until next time, thanks for watching. Astocky out.